I know what you're thinking. I gotta take my hat off for this one.
Is this really day 8 already?
Yep. And you tuned in just in time. Wait, you're laughing at nothing yet. Not much need to talk anymore. You can review anything I've said in all of the other videos I've made. I think we just paint and listen and wish each other good luck. I love you and thanks for your kind attention.
Leave a comment if you want me to ask a question, but do it so everybody can see my answer. I appreciate it. You know, pull up a chair, sit on the floor. I'll tell you a story that you'll probably adore. Anyway.
Seem to be doing a lot of talking after saying that I don't want to talk, but I keep thinking of important things to say, like I paint alla prima. This is wet into wet. And yesterday we put a lighter shade. Today I'm blending. I'm repainting all of the area from the gradient of the warm yellow all the way to the top. And the dark blue is a gradient that gradually goes all the way down to the yellow at the horizon line. It's a backlit painting, and so the light will be coming through the clouds. And what remains with all the red is what color the light would be by the time it travels this far into the foreground. So everything that you see red, that will be the color of the highlights at this distance. So I will cut in all of the darker colors and gradient, chromatic change and value change all the way back out to the horizon. And during the next live, I'm going to start at the horizon and start working forward. And one of the things about my tenacious personality is that I'm notorious for biting off more than I can chew and then chewing it anyway. It takes longer. So once again, I have reached beyond my present capabilities in hopes that what I already know will help me achieve all of the chromatic and value changes in this painting. I've actually never done it before. So, just like every new project, I always start at the beginning. I believe that there will have a few obstacles, but I always believe that eventually if I just hang in there, stay patient, and keep lovingly applying all of the brushstrokes and following the vision I see in my mind's eye. And eventually, it almost always turns out. And when it doesn't turn out to my expectations, I almost always love it anyway, because it's, after all, it came through me. All of my paintings are my children, and each one, just like any mother would say, there's a gestation period. Some paintings take just a few days. I did 2 of them again this morning, one in 25 brushstrokes and one in 55 minutes. But that's not really reaching for my best categories. Those are exercises. They help me get loose and not be so attached to graphic detail. And what makes a painting look stiff is if you rush to the surface and complete it before the math is perfect, before all the values are in the right perspective and the gradients are all as they should be. Then you can go ahead and start refining it. But until then, everything is more or less an experiment based on one's own already existing abilities and the faith that it will turn out. And as I need not remind everybody, I quit my day job to paint full-time 58 years ago. I never looked back. I've had a wonderful life and legacy. It's been a joyride in every way. I want to encourage other people to believe in themselves to that extent. That's why I'm here. It is a joy to share how to do this. There are many students of mine. 2 of them are internationally famous. One of them has his own gallery on Madison Avenue in New York City. And that's Rand Ortner. The other one is Roger Arndt in Canada, the Mist Master. Out of all the people I've ever taught, Roger and Rand Ortner are the only 2 who have actually acknowledged that I was their teacher. I take that back. Chris Lassen also acknowledged in his first book that I was his teacher. And I enjoy teaching, and I hope you have enjoyed watching me present. I'd like to thank you for your time, and remember, Dan 9